And the funny thing is, I always come in peace.
What it do, what it ain't, y'all. This your girl, Jackie Craziness, and I'm coming to you, and you with another Word on the Street segment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. So, baby Jackie done set it off in this mother. You know what? She done started some out here in these LA streets, okay? So, we're going to do a little backstory before we get into the TT. Now, if you know, Basketball Wives stars Jackie and Brooke, they had a little controversial exchange during last season reunion. Brooke accused Jackie of not being all that supportive after her daughter passed away. She said that Jackie used to call her every day. So she expected, and that's one thing nobody should do. Don't you expect nothing from no one, because people switch up like they switch up their draws. You feel me? But she expected Jackie to come over and call more. Jackie was caught off guard by Brooke's actions. She said she texted Brooke and also spoke to her family members when she attempted to call. However, she was told that Brooke wasn't available to talk at the moment, so it wasn't as if she wasn't being supportive. Regardless, the two ladies they look like they hashed things out during this recent episode that happened. I want to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, one of them days. But however, Jackie apparently was not happy with the scene, and she did this interview with Funky Dineva, and she broke it all down for us. So y'all check this out.
We're always used to seeing Crunk, Jackie Christie, and Messy, let's have a Ponderosa, Jackie Christie. But in a recent episode, you were a bit more personable when you took accountability for not showing up for Brooke after her daughter's passing. Tell us about that moment, and when did you acknowledge your challenges with grief?
You know what? I love what you just asked me. And the reason I love that is because I actually went public. I don't know if you saw that, but after the episode aired, and I had to put and I never do this. This is one of the first times I've ever done this in all my years, 11 years straight on reality TV. I had to let the editors know I didn't appreciate that because I didn't take accountability for anything, because I already put it out publicly that as soon as we got the call from Brandy that Brooke's daughter had passed away, her beautiful daughter Kayla passed away, she said, text Brooke. Everybody, she put it in a group chat to all of the cast. I was here in Sacramento, and I didn't text her, I called her. When I called her, her little niece or cousin or whoever this young lady is answered the phone and was very sweet. She was like, Brooke told me to answer because the only person that calls with no caller ID is you. She wanted to let you know she appreciates you. She loves you. I said, tell her I love her. Anything she needs, I'm here. I don't care what it is. And that was that. And so we started talking text-wise.
Let's rewind.
So I'm going to address this one time, one more time, because I'm really tired of talking about it. So like I posted in my story and on my Twitter, Jackie sent me a very generic text prior to my daughter passing away. Jackie was on my phone 2 to 3 times a week, talking to me, Kiki, sis, I love you, trying to start a podcast with me, trying to work on, other projects outside of the show to bring to the show. So did I consider Jackie my friend? Yes, very much so. Considered her my friend. So when my daughter passed away, her sending me a generic text, maybe it was wrong for me to expect more from her, but I definitely did. When you consider someone your friend, you expect certain things. And I know what I would have done for her if she was in that situation, or how I would have been there for her. And it's not about her buying me a flower or flowers, doing anything other than being there for me. That's it. And if that was me expecting too much, then that's just what I did. And that's my fault for expecting more than what she was able to provide. So she never reached out to my cousin Tyler. besides the DM of her asking to be on the guest list to come to Kayla's service, and she didn't show up, nor did she DM her back to say that she wasn't going to show up. She sent the DM to Tyler asking to be on the guest list. So the relationship that I had with Jackie, I just felt like, you know, if you can be in the middle of my marriage and trying to counsel me in my marriage and my husband, how come you can't be there for me when I have a loss of my daughter?
So when I got to the reunion, we went to dinner the night before with the production company, and she was fine. We were laughing, talking, everything was great. But then when the reunion came, for it to all of a sudden be you're this and you're that, it kind of caught me off guard.
And when we were at the reunion filming, which they didn't show, Jackie told me that she doesn't do funerals, which is fine. You didn't have to come to the funeral, nor did you have to DM Tyler asking to be put on the guest list, you know, whatever.
One thing I'm about is love and respect, and I'm not going to talk about someone that's needing to be resting with God in a derogatory way, but I was very taken aback. So it was like, wait, where is this coming from? And I'm going to respect you and let you say whatever you're saying, because I felt it was a part of her grieving. But please don't misrepresent me. And then it kept coming on the internet, so I went public. And I don't do that. But I put all my receipts out to put a stop to it, because they were contacting my kids. They were saying mean things to my family. And I said, that's one thing I don't do. So I'm going to go ahead and put the truth out here so y'all could see. And then everything went away. And then it was, oh, we see that Jackie wasn't lying. So then when it came time to shoot of season 11, I got asked 15 different times, begged pretty much, please, we really need you to do this scene. I said, I don't want to talk about her beautiful daughter anymore. Please let that baby rest in peace. This is starting to get really weird. I don't want to do that. No. And I got really aggressive about it. I had meetings with different people and said, do not ask me to talk to her again. I've already settled it. Well, one scene came up, shopping. I was tricked into coming to the scene. I got in the scene, and then it was this, what you saw on that unfolded. And it wasn't said like that. I again reiterated, look, I already went public and put all that out there. I apologize for having to do that, but I want you to know I do love you. I want to, whatever you need, I'm here to do it. So I hope it pans out in the future episodes of the show, but if it doesn't, at least I'm going to be able to speak my truth. I'm never going to lie, Funky Dineva. I don't do that.
And I know now that we are not friends, that we just have a business relationship, and I'm okay with that.
Child, I tell you, we all know Jackie Christie ain't got all her screws in her head. You know, she missing a couple. But you can't trust nobody. I'm sorry, you just can't trust everybody you let in your life, honey. You gotta love them from a distance. And like you said, hell, y'all just got a business relationship. Y'all co-workers. But Funky Dineva also asked Jackie, because you know he gonna be messy, who won Rumble and Tumble, Russell and Tussle between her and Brooke. And of course, I think back then, Malaysia and Bambi, and I totally forgot Bambi was on him, but Bambi, they said that Jackie won. So here's what Jackie got to say.
I gotta be messy and ask this question now.
Here it is.
When you and Brooke got the tussling, they turned their camera off. Who won that fight, Jackie?
I'm going to say, go ask Bambi, Malaysia, and everybody else, Drea, that was there. But I love Brooke. I do. I'm going to be honest. All jokes aside, I told Brooke after that fight, I told production, first of all, because they wasn't going to have us shoot together. They came to me, warned me, and said, Jackie, they said if you fight again, you got to go. I said, well, then I better go. Because if somebody step in my space, I'm going to do exactly the same thing as I did to her 15 more times. And so, to be honest with you, I told Brooke, I said, I will never put it out there what happened as long as you respect me. But if you go out there and say something and start lying, then I'm going to have to tell the truth. So I said it a few times. We got into a fight. She walked in my space. I turned around. I went off. And that was that. They pulled me off of her, and that was the end of the fight. I don't condone violence. I love Brooke as a sister. I want us to always be friends, but at the end of the day, enough is enough. I'm not gonna play that game. But I know I did not lose the fight. So everybody can shut up now.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it first here on TGIF on Fox Soul. Jackie Christie say she don't lose no fight. Jackie said, I don't get no ass whoopers.
No.
I hand them out.
Jacqueline. Like, really, girl? I don't really know about all that. I don't know. You know, because did y'all see her hair? Did you see her hair? You can't tell she was wrestling, tussling. Somebody just grabbed her wig or something. I don't know. But baby girl, whatever. We're just going to let you roll with that. Because Brooke did have something to say about that. But that's going to be on my next video about the responses from Brooke and Evelyn on this. Now, we're going to talk about this last thing. Funky had brought up how Evelyn had called Jackie out on about this, her wanting to bring Malaysia back into the fold. And so this is what Jackie had to say about that.
You had a little back and forth with Evelyn, which is always scary for us because you don't back down. Evelyn don't back down. And this came after you tweeted that you want Malaysia back on the show. Why do you think Evelyn was so pressed after your post?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, let me tell you. I'll make a long story short. I was in Atlanta doing a play. I get a phone call from one of my friends going, "What's this?" And it's a thing from one of the blogs showing me what she said. I'm gonna be honest, my heart dropped. Because I see Evelyn Lozada, and then I see some craziness in there, and I'm like, wait, hold on. So automatically, I go outside to see what it is, and when I realize it, I call my friend back, and I'm like, what's going on? And she told me she got mad because you made that tweet about Malaysia. I immediately called Evelyn. She didn't answer the phone. So I'm thinking, okay, well, this got to be a joke. So as you've seen it all transpired, I asked her, is this a sick joke? What is it? I think she got angry because she felt intimidated and thought that I was saying that this season, because they panning it out to like be the Evelyn Lozada's coming back, this is the season and all of that. And that's fine. I don't have no problem supporting her in that. Come join us, come back, make a big splash, whatever. I can have feelings how I want to feel about my sister. Malaysia and I did Basketball Wives together from season 1 to season 10. She was here. Season 10, we did 26 episodes. She did most of those. That's my sister from another mother, gonna be my sister regardless of what anybody says. On top of that, she's a Leo, I'm a Leo. I love Malaysia. I have had times when I was like, get out of my face, I don't ever want to see you again, and she's had them with me. But I have not advocated for her not to be here. If her mental health ain't gonna let her be here, then don't be here. I said me and her shot a lot of things before she left, and they didn't end up using it all. So I said, I don't want to waste time. If my baby ain't ready to be here, then I'd rather her sit out. Okay,
it makes sense.
There you go.
It makes perfect sense.
So Jackie has spoken her piece, and she said what she said, and you either like it or you don't, because that's just going to be Jackie Christie at the end of the day. Now, for the next video coming up after this one, definitely check it out to its entirety, as well as this one. Baby, the girls got on Twitter, and they got in that ass. Let's just say that. So I will see you on the next one, and y'all have a good day.